there's this absolutely, we have to share with you these wonderful cringe-worthy moments that we get from China every once in a while.
Why is it so volume?
I don't know.
Okay, so
What a beautiful castle.
have you noticed something?
What?
Between Dear Wong and all this stuff that we've been covering, every cringe media has been coming out of Xinhua.
Yeah,
New China
it's
these
true
days.
these days. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll set it up for those who are maybe not watching this, but this is basically some really cringe James Bond parody type thing that
This needs
China
a setup.
China has decided to release. And the reason they're doing that is it's in order to defend Huawei phones. That's the whole point. Because, there's been a lot of allegations about Huawei phones being used to spy and all that.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
You're a phone company.
Yeah.
Okay. And everyone finds out that your phone actually has a backdoor spyware on it, and it's actually feeding information to a government. Would you, as the foreign government being accused of this, right, and the cell phone company, make videos on Chinese state media from the government to make that say that it's not true? That doesn't even make sense.
No.
Doesn't that prove that?
It does. It just proves it. Anyway, we all know Huawei's got a lot of dodgy dealings all over the place. Backdoors have been found in their network equipment in the past. There have been a lot of incidents with Huawei. We know it's not an above-board company. All right, so you can't actually defend it because there's tons of proof to prove otherwise. They stole all of Nortel's technology and cut them out the market. They're not a good one.
Yeah, so you would think you'd kind of take a step back,
Yeah.
maybe like, okay, phones are not going to work. Maybe we can do something else, right? No, the Chinese government has to step in and say, fuck you.
Sure.
Huawei's great.
Sure.
Huawei is the way.
Yeah.
And not only that, we are going to make something that we think that foreigners are going to really think is, you got us this time.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you this before. The intention for this is very clear in the comments.
Yes.
The bot Chinese comments that all posted at almost exactly the same time, both on Chinese media and this one, said things like, this is finally using Western humor. This is so funny, laughing. These Western jokers won't know it hit them. It's like that vibe. It's like, we have to say why it's funny and why we made it. We made it for Westerners to say, this is our humor, and their Chinese know how to use our humor.
Yeah.
It's super cringe.
Should we just jump into it?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Okay, so here we go, guys.
For a secret rendezvous, Agent 0.07.
Why the American accent, Agent 0.06?
I'm practicing for my new mission in America. By the way, why do you own nothing, Pong? I mean, no house, no property, no stocks, shares, or bonds?
Because a super spy always prefers to stay low-key.
Is it because M has asked us to become more open to stay secret?
Squeeze me.
M has even named our single greatest priority at MI6.
Russia?
Yes.
Assange escaped? Snowden's arrested?
Nope. And nope. For now, China is our top priority.
And what have the Chinese done?
Well, according to this dossier, their national security agency was authorized to monitor all phone and internet use in 193 countries.
That's bloody outrageous. Is there anything...
I'm sorry, but you know what? I've actually gone, because of that, I've actually made a soundbite. So in the future, whenever there's something ridiculous, you're going to hear
That's bloody outrageous.
It's too good.
is.
Can I say, what is this like? They're trying to squeeze me. They're trying to squeeze in so much weird shit.
Yeah.
I see in the comments as well, the squeeze me. Where does that come from?
Yeah.
Why does that, like, they're trying to jam in all of these things that Westerners think are funny, and then they realize it's not, so they put in a laugh track.
Yeah, they're putting in laugh tracks. They also managed to squeeze in the Snowden and Assange stuff
Where's
as well.
the joke? That's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
It's not funny.
It's an insult. It's like a,
Yeah.
you guys, like,
Right.
It's kind of like a tongue
But it's
in
not
cheek,
even-
like, oh, you're actually the bad guys.
But that's not even satire at
Yeah.
that. No one's laughing at Snowden and Assange. It's not
no,
funny.
it's terrible.
There's no
But
foible.
that's the whole point. They're trying to remember. Chinese state media does this a lot, and all the shills and so on. When China's accused of doing something bad, all they can end up doing what?
People are just dying at this.
Yeah, all they end up doing is saying like, "Oh yeah, well America did bad things," rather than ever saying like, "Actually, yeah, we did something bad." Anyway, let's
Hold on.
Yeah.
Can we go back to the squeeze me thing? I want to see what the context is. I need the context.
Okay, all right.
No, don't
yeah.
go back to the beginning. That's crazy.
It's right here. It's because Super Spy always prefers to stay low key.
Is it because
everyone's
Emma's
asking about
asked
the
us to
squeeze
become more open to stay secret?
Emma's asked us to become more open to stay secret.
Squeeze me.
Em has even named our
What is,
single greatest.
but what's the joke?
It'll come.
Okay.
Because it's all part of this, like, basically, I mean, you can already surmise the gist out of this. It's like, oh, well, America does this, actually, what they're accusing us of doing.
Right. CIA does spy shit.
Yeah.
But actually,
Yeah.
we don't.
Yeah.
You know.
So let's just go back. We got to play it through a little bit more. We'll get back to you guys in a second. Here we go. All right. So.
Sure.
Our top priority.
And what have the Chinese done?
Well, according to this dossier, their national security agency was authorized to monitor all phone and internet use in 193 countries.
That's bloody outrageous. Is there anything China doesn't watch over?
Indeed, it's preposterous. And it says here that China's propaganda machine was already very mature since World War I,
And today broadcasts in 47 languages and releases over 700 English language films every year.
I didn't know China produced English language films.
Oh, wait, good grief. That's not China we're talking about. That's America.
Excuse me again?
And they speak American, not English.
You're pedantic.
And you're pathetic.
You know what's pathetic? Using the fictional Chinese stat trap and data trap as an excuse to secure a massive budget for next year.
That
This is where, I mean, it fell apart from the beginning.
Yeah.
But it starts out with, like, we don't know anything about China. We're the spies or whatever, even though they're Chinese people.
Yeah,
which is
Chinese people, yeah.
But anyway, long story short, they the beginning kind of insinuates that they don't really understand the situation in China, but then all of a sudden he has strong opinions about this. That's now, you know what's preposterous is all this debt trap stuff that he now has a full understanding of.
Of course. Oh, no, it's just silly.
Debt trap, data trap, fish trap.
Yeah. What is
Let's
she
hear that
saying?
quote.
Okay, all right, we got to do this.
trap, data trap, fish trap, they're all the same to me. The reality is that we do need money, and only have M to thank for that.
Yabba dabba do. At least we got.
Wait.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, and picture this, and humor me for a second.
Okay, all right.
It's like some Chinese people in the CCP
Yeah.
with not an amazing, command of English.
Yeah.
Went on to like most popular idioms and slangs to use in pop culture in America, and it's some old ass shit website.
Yeah.
Or it's a compilation that was copied over from a long time ago onto the Chinese internet because they don't have access to the Western internet. And they copied that down and they're like, how many of these can we squeeze into this?
I mean, why Yabba Dabba Do?
Like,
The Flintstones?
everyone's dying at that.
It's-
I knew that was going to get everyone.
Yeah,
But
I know.
Go back to the Yabba Dabba
Yeah,
Do.
we got to stop breaking in here.
So
we got to
I'm
let
sorry,
people
it's
see
too,
this.
it's too good.
Okay, we'll go back.
Just for that.
Yeah.
part.
The reality is that we do need money, and only have M to thank for that.
Yabba dabba do.
Cowabunga.
At least we got a big budget for next year. Oh, what time is it?
Is it time for our CIA rendezvous yet?
Speaking of the devil himself,
How's it going, James?
the name is Pond. James Pond.
Isn't James Bond a video game? Like a
Yes,
kid's
it's
game?
like an awful
Edutainment.
Europe. No, it's not. It's like a Sonic the Hedgehog type. I mean, it's a platformer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a European thing that was on the Amiga.
Oh, weird.
And so
I
on
always
and so
thought it
forth.
was-
There it is.
Yeah, you're right.
It's actually
Yeah.
by Electronic Arts, James
Oh,
Bond.
wow, yeah. It's not very good.
No, it's not. And
Okay.
it's a lame name. But yeah, anyway, let's let's continue, shall we?
Chat is going wild.
Yeah, all right, let's do it. So
Black window.
Black Window. How's my lovely agent Black Window? All right, okay, let's go back.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of the devil himself,
How's it going, James?
the name is Pond. James Pond.
And how's my lovely agent Black Window today?
Simply spiffy. Are you still cross-dressing, Mrs. Doubtfire?
It's called undercover work, my dear Black Window. Do it wrong, and it's curtains for you.
So, all good in Lally?
Simply floored with work. We just got our China Mission Center set up.
Always a good time to spy on China, eh?
Anytime is a good
What
time.
is the eh?
Hey, Pond, my advice is not to buy yourself a Huawei phone.
But Huawei is. Oh, wait. How did you know I was going to get one?
I don't think there should be any secrets between you and me, right?
What? You tapped my phone again?
Well, it's not.
Wait, can we hear that?
Yeah, we got to hear that again. You tapped my phone again.
You tapped my phone again?
Yeah, let's get back to that. It's really ridiculous. You shouldn't be buying Huawei if you're in the government anyway.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Yeah. Anyway,
At
let's
least
do-
not in my government.
No, let's do that again.
Between you and me, right?
What? You tapped my phone again?
Well, it's not called tapping if it's out of concern for my dearest friend, James Pond, Agent 0.07. And remember, our two countries are still the best of friends.
He's obviously shaking Anne's turn now.
To be America's enemy is dangerous, but to be America's friend is fatal. So, why not Huawei?
Because there's this Chinese backdoor.
Backdoor, backdoor, backdoor. You gotta stop this backdoor nonsense. If there was any shred of evidence, you folks would have made headlines of it and let the Chinese bleed.
Okay.
This is so confusing because their understanding of the whole situation keeps changing.
Yeah, of course, but also there is evidence of backdoor. You can go look it
Yeah,
up.
and there are headlines.
Yeah,
Lots.
there are tons of headlines. And what do you mean make Chinese
This
bleed?
is straight up gaslighting.
Yeah.
This is the CCP loves this because if someone doesn't know all the headlines,
Yeah.
then they would be like, maybe this Huawei thing.
Extra, read all about it. You know, vegetables now cost $99, and then
Right.
like, oh yeah, if vegetables cost $99, there'd be headlines about it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but you say to someone who doesn't read the
because
newspaper.
you didn't see it.
Yeah.
Right. That's straight up gaslighting.
It is. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get back to it.
Eh?
Listen, don't ever eavesdrop on me again. I thought we were friends with a common enemy of the state.
We both need secure cell phones, which give us no trouble, you understand?
Calm down now, Pond. There isn't any 100% safe and clean cell phone on this planet, or else David Cameron and Merkel would have gotten one for themselves. Plus, blocking everyone's access to your phone is by no means a good thing.
For whom?
For law enforcement, of course.
Best of the best of the best.
Well, now that China is listed as your single greatest priority, and we've set up our China Mission Center, I think there's going to be a lot of cooperation, between us.
I still can't believe you tapped my phone.
Look under the table, Pond. In celebration of our transatlantic special relationship, I have special presents for the both of you. And they're CIA certified.
CIA certified phones?
Affirmative. Best presents for best allies.
Wait, why do you suddenly have a British accent now?
Because I've been assigned to spy on the great United Kingdom.
See this gaslighting? Oh yeah, well the CIA spies on other countries too, right? So you're not safe. This is more targeted. This is what I surmise. This was more targeted at what they perceive like Europeans and stuff and British people that might be on the fence about the Huawei thing versus America that's already completely like now America is like if you watch Chinese media stuff, there's no return for America.
Sure.
They're the bad guy.
Absolutely.
The other ones they could be like, well, we could swing them,
It's this phone thing, It's like if someone tries to put on a fake British accent saying phone like that guy. Phone. It's a phone. You know what it is?
That's bloody outrageous.
It's sad to say it. Oh man,
that was perfect cringe because
Yes.
it was entertaining, but it hurt too.
Yeah.
It really hurt to
yeah,
watch.
it's entertaining because of how sloppy and terrible it is.
It's super embarrassing, and it's worse than the songs because this has more penetration. This is the kind of stuff that'll be shared on like nighttime shows and stuff
Right,
because
right.
people will be like, they're not going to play some shit like Chinese propaganda song.
No.
They'll play this.
Yeah.
In fact, it was on some Danish TV show or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were dying laughing at it.
Obviously, it's ridiculous.
So, I think.
Oh yeah, no, it's
That's bloody outrageous.
So,
yeah.
but the thing that bothered me was like
Yeah.
when I first saw it, I had to pause multiple times because I was like, oh,
yeah.
it was actually physically hurting. So I typed the comment in the Xinhua comment
Yeah.
section, right under the state-sponsored media from the Chinese government.
Yeah.
And I said, this is fucking embarrassing,
It
something
is.
like that. And some Wumaos in the comments, they were like, oh, Americans are so triggered and angry right now. They can't handle this humor.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
I'm not going to argue with him, but wow, this is the perception.
It's really as if you and I decided to make some stupid, like insulting knockoff thing in Chinese, and we're like, oh, 说早早早早就到了.
Yeah,
just making up random stuff. It doesn't make sense. Junk.
spit from people that ate and cooked things in it in a gutter
Yes.
of muddy fecal water. It's just a conglomeration of pure, disgusting sin.
Nice.
This is not what you want to see when you're eating your pickled beans.
No, because look, it's literally in the toilet. Come on, dude. Think about it. You're going to get the occasional guy who's like a little prankster. He's going to take a little piss, you know? He's
he goes like,
definitely.
he pinches it off and
Yeah,
then
he's
goes,
like, yep.
it's like, quick.
Get a little drip.
Quick
I'll give you
spray.
pickles, you know? It's like.
When I close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs.